All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are having a great day. You know already there's a delay in these videos, but I got some scripture for you guys as always. Proverbs chapter 5. This time it talks from verse 15. It says, "Drink waters out of your own cistern, and running waters out of your own well. Let your fountains be dispersed abroad, and the rivers of waters in the streets. Let them only be your own, and not strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of your youth. Why will you, my son, be ravished with strange women, and embrace the bosom of a stranger? For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his goings." Let's get into it. See, I was telling you guys that we are conduits. We are not the source of knowledge, neither are we the end of all knowledge. And here, this is speaking specifically about each individual. See, each one of us has our own way of doing things. And so it doesn't make sense doing something foreign to ourselves. But even beyond that is the things which are just simply foreign to humanity. You know, I was watching in the news, and as of late, I'm going to say something pretty controversial. There was something called the buggery law in my country. And some people are actually trying, and they have been somewhat successful at getting that law removed from the books. And what's interesting about this is that that law actually keeps in check people who abuse other people through sodomy and through bestiality. And so I found this rather disturbing. But this is because this is actually something that human beings, at least the general population that I know of, used to not condone as natural and normal. But now it has become a controversial issue for LGBT communities. And I know some of you who are my subscribers will disagree with me on this point, but that is not what I am here for. I am not here to facilitate controversy nor to facilitate no controversy. I'm just here to speak what I have to say, and some of you will agree with it and some of you won't. But at the end of the day, it's very important for us to understand that there are things called germs, and humanity is being affected by that. And what we consider natural once upon a time is no longer that. Apparently, it is becoming something which is unnatural to be. I find it rather disturbing, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about BvS, Dawn of Justice, and also Justice League. There's a little tune in Justice League everybody knows. And there's a actual quotation of everybody knows where it says, "And the naked man and woman are but relics of the past." And it's interesting when I hear that, because that's just exactly how I feel about it. It's sad to see these things transpiring in the world today. How can wrong be right? I don't know, but that is what is happening. Now let's talk about what I'm going to talk about in BvS, and it has to do with, in BvS, there was an article when Wally Keefe was preparing to go and assault the Superman statue. It seems like he was a huge Superman fan because he used to follow everything with Superman. And apparently he's disappointed in Superman. But here he is with all his articles. And one of the articles there is one from, I'm not too sure what post or what newspaper. It says, "A manufactured super germ that could end humanity was halted from release by the man they call Superman." And I thought that was interesting, because when Superman died, that super germ... that super germ that was about to be released, it apparently has been released. And it says super germ could end humanity. And that's on page 21 of the Daily Planet. And so when Superman left the scene, a lot of things happened, like a super germ. And to me, personally speaking, I feel like sometimes common decency and dignity and honor is slowly disappearing from the world. And a sort of primitive, barbaric way of thinking is taking